Hello there, Aaron Charlton here from Chal Sports. Now, Knicks fans, New York Knicks fans, I think I have the answer to your point guard problems. And Fansided, the article Fansided, has the answer to your problems, which I'm going to share in this video. And I agree with this point to an extent. Dejounte Murray. I think he could be the answer. Now, before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. Special shout out to Fansided for this insightful article. Let's get straight into this. I'm Challenger! I'm Challenger! I'm Challenger! I'm Challenger! So all this information is from Fansided. RJ Barrett has been great for the last month and a half, but even with that being the case, hasn't resulted in victories. De'Aaron Fox was a hot name on the trade market for the Knicks, and there was rumblings there was a swap with including Julius Randle a possibility. Obviously that has been shut down entirely as the Kings chose to instead move on from their second-year phenom in Tyrese Haliburton. Of course, we spoke about Haliburton in that Pacers video. So now the Knicks have literally no true targets openly left. My thoughts and Fansided's thoughts are in sync. All in for Dejounte Murray. Offer a deal to the Spurs they can't refuse. Now, what Fansided has come up with is a trade that looks like this. Dejounte Murray to the Knicks, but the Spurs get Kemba Walker, Obi Toppin, New York Knicks 2022 first round pick, which is top 10 protected, a Dallas 2023 first round pick, a New York Knicks 2024 first round pick. I think the question has to be asked though, and Fanside asked this question, is this a lot to give up for a player that's never made an all-star team? It is, but the way the trade market and free agency is looking over the next few seasons, they don't have a ton of opportunities to get a whole lot better. If the front office is dead set on building the team around Randle and Barrett, then this is the deal to make. People say this makes the type of deal you make with the player you're getting in return is a top 25 player in the league, but those guys are staying put more often than not. Now I'm going to share my personal thoughts on Fansided's article on going all out for Dejounte Murray before the end of the trade deadline. So guys, do I agree with Fansided? To an extent I do. I think that you have to be ruthless in this market. Like I said, we're seeing a lot of top players staying put rather than going away a lot more often. And I feel, and I see Dejounte Murray play. I think he could be a great point guard for the Knicks. I think if you go and put, it works in football as well. We call it soccer over here in Britain, but it works in football in a way as well. It works in many different sports. If you put an offer on the table that goes all out and you prove that you want that player, that specific player on that court, and you go and put the offer in to go all out and an offer that they simply can't refuse, if they refuse it, you can just tell it's a player that they cannot sell. And I was watching Knicks Fans TV's videos, like live streams, etc. And I saw the post-match from the Utah Jazz game recently, and you know, they were talking about CJ McCollum, they were talking about all these different things. And, you know, Knicks Fans TV, if you're watching this, hello, I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Would you want Dejounte Murray? Would you want the New York Knicks franchise to go all out to the Spurs to get Dejounte Murray? I've seen this guy play. I think he's got a great load of attributes, great positive attributes. A couple of things to work on here and there, but I think he could be a great player moving forward. Obviously, Obi Toppin, you know, is he a player that Knicks fans want to keep? Few Knicks fans are like, maybe it's time that Obi Toppin moves on. Kemba Walker is someone that some New York Knicks fans don't want in this team anymore. So already you've got two players there that might be willing to move on. And you've got a whole, but the thing is, would the Knicks sacrifice a whole load of picks there, a whole load of draft picks as well, to bring in Dejounte Murray and then focus on the draft picks later on in deals and exchanges, etc. You know, do I think the deal could be done before the end of the trade deadline tomorrow? No. But if they went all out with an offer, I wouldn't rule anything out. I really, really wouldn't. So for me, I would personally, if I was a ruthless franchise who wants to go all out to get the right players on the court, to win me a championship as soon as possible, I would go for Dejounte Murray. I would personally go for Dejounte Murray, especially since DeAndre Fox off the table, Haliburton's gone to the Pacers. DeAndre Fox will stay with the Kings. He will stay there. Not many others are on the table. No really others targets that the Knicks had are on the table. CJ McCollum's gone to New Orleans. Like I said, Halliburton's gone to the Pacers. Fox is staying put. There's no other targets really on the table. So for me, if I was a franchise, I would go all out for Dejounte Murray. I think he's worth it. I think he could be a great player. Knicks fans, what are you thinking? Comment down below. But for me, that's what I'd be doing. But there we are, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. Special shout out to Fansided for all the information provided in this video. I'm Aaron Chandler from Chelsea Sports. Goodbye. I'm Chandler. I'm Chandler. I'm Chandler. I'm Chandler.